Right, my name's Margaret Walker and this is my daughter Ruth, and we both live here together in Brown Edge, and we've lived here for about 37 years, have an elder daughter, and my husband died 3.5 years ago. Ruth and John had a very good relationship, yes. So his death, of course, was extremely traumatic for Ruth, how she, sort of was working it out, because she'd never had anyone so close who died. And then a friend died a few months later who was only 40. That was Carol. They were very close.
But organising my dad's funeral, it was good that my mum and my sister joined me in, because I knew what was going on and what he wanted. And
well, Ruth, at the time John died, Ruth was still going to the day service in Leek, and it was Jane, the manager there, that suggested the Dove service, and so she contacted them. Then they rang me, and then it was Deborah that used to come and visit. Well, Ruth and her used to sit for say half an hour every week and chat, and Ruth could always ring her up and get her on the phone if she wasn't feeling too good. I found them, yes, helpful, very helpful, but it is something you've got to work out for yourself. But it's good to talk to somebody who's got nothing to do with you. It's been wonderful for Ruth, and Ruth has joined in some of the activities to do with the Dove and gone to certain things. So it's very much, it doesn't finish the Dove bereavement service. It can be, as you choose, an ongoing thing. And Ruth gets very upset about it, but she can always ring Deborah. And Deborah has a chat on the phone.
Because when I ring up, if I leave it for a few months, and then when I ring up and say she knows I'm anxious, because she can hear it in my voice, and she says, there's something wrong with you, like.
Because it doesn't have to finish. I mean, somebody can go to the Dove service if they suffered a bereavement probably 5 years previous, but they haven't worked it out, or they're suffering. They can, you don't have to go immediately someone's died. It can be an ongoing thing.
Like, she calms me down when I am a bit anxious, or even what I was going through last week.
Yes, yeah, Ruth, last week with, it's a cousin of mine that died that we went to the funeral last week. And yes, June was 87. I see that. That's life, isn't it? It's the natural course of events. But Ruth, I don't think, sees it quite like that. So you rang Deborah, didn't you? She's wonderful, Deborah is. Well, Ruth would have had far more difficulty. I don't know about me, but Ruth certainly would have had.
I wouldn't coped with my dad's death, because after I found him, that what really upset me. Finding him.
Yeah, and we get it.
And like seeing my mum looking through a window, and me and my sister ringing people round.
But the memory box
is
another Dove suggestion, which we've got all sorts of things in there. I've forgotten now. Bits and pieces, photographs, and Ruth is far better now than she she was initially. But Dove, and all the different things that she does now has helped her to move forward, definitely.